Hey guys, so there's been a huge list of revealed information on console performance. It is surprising they left it so close to release, but we do now have the official numbers on unit count, FPS and battle sizes. In this video, we're also going to go through some of the most commonly asked questions and I'll answer them to the best of my ability. If you do have questions you wanted to see in this video, please just leave them in the comments below and maybe I'll answer them there or in a future video. Now, straight into troop count and performance information. I have to say this is slightly lower than what was rumoured or even expected from multiple sources. But with release so close, Tailworlds has locked in these numbers for performance reasons. The PS4, Xbox One, PS4 Pro and the Xbox One X will have a target of 30 frames per second with 250 units in sieges and 350 for field battles. Now, this is decent for the lower end systems and roughly just under what was expected because we were expecting around 400. But it is definitely surprising that sieges would be down to 250 units. This is definitely related to the AI pathfinding and making sure you have a smooth experience. Now, with the next gen consoles, that being the PlayStation 5, the Xbox Series X and S, the max unit sizes will be 1000 men on fidelity mode with a target frames per second of 30. And on the performance mode, the unit size will be down to 500 men with 60 FPS. Now, personally with myself on PC, I only ever play with 500 units for fun, so that's certainly more than enough for gaming. But it's great that you have the option to go up to 1000 men. And it is interesting, however, it does say that it is a target FPS, so perhaps with performance patches in the future, maybe we can see fidelity mode rise above 30 frames, so maybe that would just be a good default mode to play on. I do wonder though, how much different the game will look though, as they haven't shown or said what changes with the actual graphic options will be. Will there be a reduce in corpses or ragdoll physics? These are, they are immersive features and you'd want to make sure they all are part of your game, as, you don't want shadows off and, we just don't really know the extent of the changes that the graphical options are going to be between fidelity and performance mode. But so far, this is pretty promising. The only biggest features, the changes are resolutions between the systems. So with, you can see here the fidelity mode enabled on the PS5, you'll have a native resolution of 4K. Now that is the highest amongst all the consoles. So if I was going to buy a console to play this game, the PS5 does seem to be the best in terms of graphics. But let's be honest, the other resolutions are more than fine anyway, so I wouldn't worry too much about it. And for the lower end systems, I know there's a lot of people asking about the PlayStation 4. I promise you guys, 250 troop counts in sieges is quite low, but 350 for field battles is decent. You will have a lot of fun with that. It's just getting used to 30 FPS, and if you're happy with that. Just a quick insert before we continue. My channel is just over 3 weeks old now, and the support I've been receiving so far is just overwhelming. I just wanted to say thank you for subscribing. Let me know when I get things wrong. It really, truly helps. And I just appreciate you guys watching. So with that being said, let's move on to some of the community asked questions. So with different content between versions, no. Consoles and PCs won't have different content. We'll all be on the same patch and we should be close, or be receiving patches at the same time. So thankfully for my future content, everyone will be on the same page, and this means DLC and future patches will likely get a beta on PC, then switch over to consoles after said beta's over. So yeah, we all should be on the same boat, which is great to hear. So crossplay, it's surprisingly it was brought up, and it is something they've said they may look into. I think this will be locked onto systems with the same performances though, as FPS in combat games is pretty important, and pitching say PS4 players were locked into 30 frames against players who get 60 frames is pretty unfair. Now, if Tailworlds thinks players won't be bothered by the disadvantage, maybe we can see this happening in future. But this does move on then to another question, which is the mouse and keyboards. So one way to close the distance, obviously, if they did crossplay with PC, is to have mouse and keyboards for consoles. But with release, there's no support coming. But it is possible, they've said, they may add it later on. This is definitely a running trend with Tailworlds. You know, they're saying no, you know, they won't say no, but possibly they may add the feature down the line if there is demand for it. And, you know, it's the whole idea, I suppose, right now. Will, you know, the keyboard and mouse give console players edges over players who are using controllers? You know, what do you guys think? Keep everyone on the controller, or, you know, mix up a bit? You know, it'll have to definitely be mixed up if crossplay did come to PC. So maybe we'll see in the future. Another commonly asked question is, will there be mods on console? Now, they've said it's not currently possible on the console version, and even if they were to explore it in the future, there are requirements that make it quite difficult to achieve. So unfortunately, guys, I don't think you're going to be getting mods on consoles. And that, you know, that does affect multiplayer as well. So the clan battle videos you might be seeing on YouTube, they won't be a thing on console. You'll only have the pre-made game modes. There might be server setup where you can roleplay, and it might allow you just to organize yourselves, you know, in some sort of battle mode. But that would probably be the most you can expect, unfortunately. So that's all for today. If you guys have more questions to ask, you know, ask away in the comment section as usual, and I'll get back to you. Please like and subscribe if you want more of this, and I'll see you guys next time.